let's all be honest, who wasn't addicted to playing Angry Birds at some point? But have you ever kind of wondered why the birds were so angry? Well, from the producer of Despicable Me, John Cohen has brought us Angry Birds, the movie, to kind of set the record straight. And John, we're actually following Red, who's an angry bird, right?
He is an angry bird, yes, and he's a cranky guy in this world filled with otherwise happy, cheerful birds. And when you have a character that is this much of a curmudgeon, it helps so much to have an actor like Jason Sudeikis voicing him. Someone like Jason Sudeikis who cannot help but be likable and appealing and charming and funny. So it's always a good thing when you have a cranky character.
Oh, yeah. And I know you were talking about Jason, but I want to kind of list off some of the other voices that we have in this movie. We have Josh Gad, Danny McBride, Maya Rudolph, Bill Hader, Peter Dinklage, Sean Penn, Keegan-Michael Key, and on and on and on. Some really big names have kind of lent their voices to this movie, and I probably have a feeling it's because they were addicted to the game as well.
I think that was definitely a part of it, and they love the script. They love the story and have brought characters to life in such an amazing way. These are some of the funniest people out there today, and not to mention we also have some incredible musicians who are a part of the movie too. We have Blake Shelton, who has written and performed the theme of the Angry Birds movie called Friends, and Demi Lovato, who has done a brand new cover of the classic song I Will Survive that is just spectacular.
So we have a lot of people behind the voices. We have some great music that's in the movie. And then people that don't even really have anything to do with the movie is on the bandwagon. Madonna's kind of taken to Twitter and has made Angry Birds her, like, Friday theme.
It's pretty incredible. Madonna is a huge Angry Birds movie fan, and she's been making these videos and singing songs wearing the red masquerade mask. I look forward to every new one. It's an exciting thing to see. And we just heard the other day that Beyonce and Jay-Z brought Blue Ivy to go see the movie in East Hampton. So that is just, it blows my mind.
Well, John, I think what we're hearing here when we're talking about Madonna and, you know, Bey and Jay-Z taking Blue Ivy is this isn't just for the kids. I love that nowadays the kids are going to love this movie, but the adults are really going to be laughing along with this story plot also.
Well, that's exactly how we approach it. We make this movie for every single person in the audience. We want everyone to enjoy it, whether you're 6 or 66. And this movie is a comedy that now over the last few months I've been able to hear it play with audiences, and especially over the last week or so since it's been open. And it is just great to hear people laughing. What I think people are pleasantly surprised about with the movie is how unexpectedly emotional it is at the end.
And so how do you kind of feel when you took on Despicable Me, it blew up, obviously everybody has, you know, taken that to whole new levels. How did you kind of approach Angry Birds a little bit differently?
Well, Angry Birds is based on this game that has been downloaded over 3.5 billion times. So that's a lot of people that know Angry Birds, have played Angry Birds, and yet with Angry Birds not a lot had been defined. Of course, everyone knows there are these flightless birds that have these unique superpowers, and they use a slingshot because they're battling these green pigs. But beyond that, we were able to create an original story. So in a lot of ways, it was similar to the experience with Despicable Me because we were telling an original story with characters that we had really brought to life and were speaking for the first time in this movie.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've heard nothing but amazing things about this movie. Congratulations, John, and thank you so much for stopping in with us.
Oh, thank you so much, Tina. It was great to be here.
Absolutely. Angry Birds actually is in theaters now. Go check it out. Stay where you are. The Morning Blend. We'll be right back.